We're here at the NEC this week at the MACH show. We are happy to be back. We've not been, obviously, since the last MACH 2 years ago. It's very busy, it's great. So I'm just going to talk you through some of the product that we've got on stand today and all the features of the different things we've got going. So this is one of our roller shutter units. It's great for space saving. Obviously people with narrow aisles, etc. You don't want doors to be opening out, so you've got that access to everything, but able to lock it away without breaking into any of the other space. Within all of our Cubio range, it's modular. You can play around with all different accessories, etc. for it. In this particular unit, we're showcasing a mixture of perfo, which you can use all of our hooks on to hang any tooling, and our louver panels. The louver panels are compatible with the bins. These are showcasing our particular Bott bins, which is obviously our branding colours. We've got our sleek black laminate worktop, which we're showing along the whole run, just in keeping basically. So all of our range is versatile. If you want a special worktop surface, we can also include that within the cupboards as well, just to keep everything looking really neat. This one's got the drawers in it. We can have dividers in all the sorts of drawers. I'll show you that in a second. And we've got the bigger Bott boxes down the bottom for anything larger that you need to store. We are showcasing it in our full anthracite grey. We really like this colour. We think it's a really slick look. The door is in the light grey, but it's all very slick basically. So moving on to the next unit, we've got one of our drawer cabinets. So we're looking at a 1300 wide drawer cabinet here. This is the widest unit that we do. We've got a sort of standard configuration with a mixed height of drawers. It gives people flexibility to store the smaller things. For instance, in this one, we've got some dividers, there's some trough blocks, really commonly used for small components, drill bits, etc. In some of our deeper drawers, we've got other accessories as well. So we've got our plastic boxes. These are great for small parts. You can also take them out to use and then put them back in. Keeps everything neat at the same time as being versatile, so you can play around with the configuration of those as well. And then we've got our metal dividers. These are probably the most popular one. You can move the cross dividers, you can create your own setup. So if you have different lengths of tooling that you want to fit in, for example, it's very versatile. All of our drawers have 100% extension drawers, so you can access the whole drawer, lifting straight in and out. You don't have to, play around and try and get it open. As standard, you're looking at 75 kilogram drawer capacity. We also offer a 200 kilogram drawer capacity as well on any of our drawers. It's all available as an option. As we come this way, you'll see that we're coming into our lovely custom green. So this year we're showcasing the fact that we can do custom colours. Obviously this is our corporate branding, hence why we've gone for the green, but we can do any colour. It's getting really popular that different businesses want their corporate look across the whole setting. So it just gives them a little bit of, make it their own basically. Now this is one of our cupboards. It's actually showing off some of the perfo, so all of our Cubio range have perfo doors, or you can actually have the louver doors as well if you want to hang the bins instead. This one's actually got a sliding shelf in it. Again, 100% extension, actually has 200 kilogram slides in it, so anything heavy, any big printers or anything that you want to put in a cupboard, this is the option for you. Ergonomic because you can pull it out and then take stuff off rather than having to reach to the back. Again, we're then showcasing the fact that our bins are everywhere. You can have front panels on them so that things don't fall out. You don't have to, you can just leave them without. There's spaces for labelling, which makes everything easier. And yeah, all the units are lockable. You think it's a standard, but some aren't for some people. Moving on to another one, this is another option, a drawer door cabinet. If you want a mixture of both, you don't always have to have two units. You don't have to have a drawer cabinet and a cupboard. You can go for the mixture of the two. It takes up minimal space then. Obviously we've got a whole run of equipment here, so it doesn't really matter for us. But you don't have to have multiple units to basically get the storage that you want. Again, all of our Cubio range is modular, so depending on the width and depth, it doesn't matter. You mix and match it, use it together. Again, any doors that we have within the Cubio range have the perfo, so you can use them with the hooks. It makes everything a lot more versatile. Moving on, we're showcasing one of our mobile units. So this is a 1050 wide. We've got a top tray and mat on this one, just so that when you're putting things on it, if you move it around, they're not just going to roll on the metal. It's also available as standard with different worktop options as well. It's ideal for worktops are ideal if you want to sort of connect a device to it, but the top tray is the most commonly used. Again, we've shown it just in a black laminate worktop. It gives that slick finish. We can offer any kind of worktop, so it's not just what you see and what you know as Bott. Always ask the question, because we can do most things for you. Moving back into the grey zone, we are looking at one of our bin units. So you don't want, when you've kitted out your whole workshop, you've made it look really slick and nice, the last thing you want is to just put a bin there and have it messy. This just keeps in with the whole look, and it's very easy accessible. You can pull it out to empty your bin. I mean, you don't have to store rubbish in there, you could store all sorts in there. And then again, another drawer door cabinet, so that you've got that mixture. We can offer all sorts. We can offer foam with laser cutting, particular to your tools, so that you can identify when a tool's missing and make sure you put it back in the right location, especially when people are sort of swapping shifts and things. And then, last but not least, we have another roller shutter cabinet. This one is ideal to show at MACH. It's our CNC Storage. Any of our Cubio units can hold this. We're showing our CNC sliding shelf. This is obviously at the angle. It makes it easier to see exactly what tooling you've got there. And again, sliding out, it's ergonomic. They're on 200 kilogram drawer slides. Obviously, some CNC equipment can be very heavy. We've also then got the drawers. These come with inserts. Now, these CNC inserts, you literally unclip them, and these trays sit into the drawer, so you can play around. These trays can also be used in our normal drawer cabinets. Doesn't have to be the cupboard, but literally you just clip that straight in, easy as that. You can play around with the configuration to your heart's content. We've shown 2 sliding shelves and 2 drawers today. They are the most popular, but you can mix and match it. You can see here that the pitch is a 25mm pitch. You can move any of our units. They're very easily movable. You basically just take the unit off, take the bracket off, and you can put them at any location you like. So once you've set a location, the unit doesn't have to stay like that. If you then have some bigger tooling that you need to make more space for and shift about, that's absolutely fine. All possible. And again, space saving. So at the end of the day, all of your tools are completely lockable away. So yeah, thank you very much for listening today. That's our stand at MACH 24.